An often overlooked item of maintenance on your air compressor is changing the oil. It's not exactly a difficult job, but then again it's kind of a pain because you have the drain over here with not much in the way of anything to catch the oil as it comes out. And of course here's where the filler port is up here. First step is to identify what size drain plug you have. In this case, it's going to be this socket right here. So I'll go get the wrench and begin the drain process. Before one drains the oil from the compressor though, you have to imagine how you're going to collect it. In this case, I took a simple water jug, cut it in half. I can either use this bottom or the top half, or I can use the bottom half. I think I'm going to use the bottom half because once I'm done draining, it'll be able to stand up on its own on top of a table. I always try to think one step ahead. Obviously, when the oil starts to come out, it's probably going to drip. So maybe have some type of a rag or something underneath it here to help collect. And I'm going to remove this drain plug. And as it gets close, which it's just about now, I'm going to put the collection device underneath it. Try to minimize any spillage. Just about there. And I'm thinking for the next time when I go to do this job, probably be a good idea to perhaps put a short extension on this, but a very short one, because you run the risk of it being bumped and then you lose the oil from your compressor. But usually compressors mounted someplace such that people aren't passing by it all the time. I think we're nearing the end, but I'm getting a little bit nervous as this container that I'm holding is about a half gallon or 2 quarts. I didn't realize that the capacity was this much. So lesson learned, read the instructions or read your shop manual from your air compressor to determine the crankcase capacity. Looks like we're nearing the end, so I'll be patient. I put the cover back on here to kind of give you an idea for reference, but I'm going to guess that this is about 1.5 quarts. Finally, we're going to replenish the compressor with synthetic air compressor oil. It's important you don't use detergent oil. Use only oil that is designed for air compressors. Most compressors come with a sight gauge to indicate the level of oil in the crankcase. Fill to the middle. According to the instructions, the oil level in the window here should be half or slightly above, so I'd say we're good for now. Before we start the compressor, it's important to read the label. Das Maschine ist nicht für Gefingerpoken und Mittengraben, ist easy schnappen, die Springen werken, blowen fusen und Korken poppen mit spitzen Sparken, ist nicht für Gewerken bei das Dummkopfen, das Rubbernecken, Sightseern keepen Hands in der Pockets, relaxen und watch die blinken lights. Okay, moment of truth. Everything seems good for a moment. We'll see if she starts up. once over just to make sure there's no leaks anywhere. Everything looks good. Oil level looks good. Looks good there. Final item is, on something like this, I like to put a little tag on it indicating when the last time I serviced it. So I'm sure to forget in time. Hope you enjoyed the video.